A man was about to choose the ingredients he wanted for a cooking competition when his female rival suddenly arrived and took all the cooking oil. Before he could even understand what was happening, she also took all the spices that had been placed there. The competition organizers had not provided any extra oil or spices. In other words, once the ingredients were taken, there was no getting them back. Seeing this, the audience thought the man's defeat was certain, but he didn't give up. He carefully examined all the ingredients left in front of him, and after thinking for a while, he came up with an idea. Meanwhile, his rival quickly got to work cooking beef. Suddenly, she noticed the man. He was boiling pork in a pot. After some time, he took the meat out and separated the fat that had collected in the pot, gathering it into a large bowl. Then he looked at his rival and smiled confidently, but his rival wasn't worried at all. She thought that without salt, the man could never make a delicious dish using only the oil he had prepared. Then the man gathered all the burnt fish and put them into a large pot where he began boiling them. Everyone present was shocked. No one could understand what he was trying to accomplish by boiling burnt fish. Gradually, the excess water inside the burnt fish began to evaporate. After some time, tiny, shiny grains remained. They were actually grains of sea salt. Everyone was amazed when they saw this. His rival also became nervous and started preparing her dish even faster. However, the man had spent a lot of time making his own oil and extracting the salt. Now he didn't have enough time left to prepare a complicated dish, so instead of overthinking it, he decided to make a simple bento. When the host began the final countdown, both contestants somehow managed to finish their dishes on time. His rival's steak looked incredibly impressive and expensive. Compared to it, the man's bento looked extremely simple. But as soon as the judges tasted his bento, their eyes widened in surprise. The flavor was far better than they had expected. The oil and salt he had prepared himself had an incredibly rich and intense taste. The bento was the perfect dish to balance those flavors. The pork fat oil made the dish rich and savory, while the strong flavor of the sea salt was perfectly balanced. One of the judges even reprimanded the rival's entire team. He said that deliberately taking away all of another contestant's essential ingredients was completely against the true spirit of cooking competitions. In the end, thanks to his intelligence and cooking skills, the man shocked everyone and won the competition with a 2-to-1 score.